Okay, so welcome back, students. As in the first and the second blog, we have discussed about the poet and the poem also, but poem we have only continued till the second paragraph. So in this blog, I am going to complete this poem, that is 5 paragraphs remaining, and I am starting from the third paragraph. So start. Once I lived with the Eskimos in the land of ice and snow, went hunting and a fishing. My fantasy was all aglow. As you as you have also seen the board, few word meanings which are given in the book are displayed on the board also over here, like imagination to think, vivid is given as various types of okay. Over here a word comes in this paragraph, that is aglow, all aglow, that is bright and active. One meaning is bright and active, and one another is given over here, bright and happy. Okay, so once I lived with the Eskimos. Here the child is saying that he has also lived with the Eskimos in his imagination or in his fantasies in the land of ice and snow. As you know, Eskimos live in the land of ice and snow. Okay, so majorly it is named after Antarctica and even the glaciers also. He has also went hunting and fishing. He has went hunting and fishing. Hunting, to hunt animals for their food, and fishing, is to catch fishes from the river, ponds or seas. Okay, my fantasy all aglow. And he is saying that while I am thinking all these things, all my fantasies or imaginations come to all aglow. All aglow means come in the resilience, that everything combines together and feeds his mind with lots of different types of uh, lots of different types of um, thoughts in his mind. Now the third paragraph we have completed. We are moving on to the fourth paragraph, that is the I have discussed in the previous in the second paragraph explanation also, that we would be discussing something about about something in the fourth paragraph. Let's see what is there. I read a book of Jules Verne and went off to the moon. It was just to take a look. Then it was time to return. Here the child is saying that I read a book of Jules Verne. I am depicting a picture of Jules Verne over here. So he has read a book of Jules Verne. Jules Verne was one of the finest writers. I have depicted over here, French novelist. It is also given in the book, in the remember quotation in your book, that Jules Verne was a French novelist, poet and a writer in the late 19th century. Yes, he was writing throughout his career in the late 19th century, and he has written many things about children's and imagination, about imagination, fantasies, not only fantasies and imagination, about adventures also. So this boy has read a book of Jules Verne and went off to the moon. Means he has read that book of Jules Verne in which he has depicted about going to moon. And he has, while he was reading that book, the boy in his imagination went to the moon. It was just to take a look. And the boy is saying that it was just to take a look of the moon from the space, how it looks from the space or near to it. Then it was time to return. And in the last line of the fourth paragraph, the boy is saying that, and after looking onto the moon, that how it looks from the space or nearby, he just realized that it was very much time to return back to the earth, and then he returned back also. It is very uncommon for a boy or a child to imagine that he went into the space and came back again, returned back safely without harming anything, or without the help of anything. He just fly flight he took a flight of his on his own. He went to the space and came back after watching the moon. So this is his imagination, all the different weird imagination which he is thinking that he would be getting in his lifetime. Now moving on to the next paragraph, that is the fifth paragraph. I spent time in the forest of Africa with Dr. Livingstone as my guide. Then off again to America with Huckleberry Finn I did hide. Okay, so here two major things are depicted over here, Dr. Livingstone and Huckleberry Finn. Dr. Livingstone is one of the crucial members who has explored Africa. Huckleberry Finn, a small note I have written over here, it is also given in your books, that he was a Scottish missionary. He was a Scottish missionary, and he was the person who discovered or explored Africa. Not discovered Africa, explored Africa. Means to roam around Africa and know about its culture, places, food, everything. And he, in his imagination, the boy, in his imagination, he spent some time in the forest of Africa, with Dr. Livingstone. Means that missionary doctor, Livingstone, who has explored Africa a lot, as his own guide. Means Livingstone is his personal guide and guiding him through the land of Africa or the forest of Africa. Then off again to America. In the third line he says, then after from Africa he went to America. Then off again to America, he went to America. With Huckleberry Finn I did hide. And in America, what he did in the Latin area of America, that is the excluded area, red Indians are known as the Latin Americans. Okay, so there is a very famous novel named as Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, written by Mark Twain. Okay, Huckleberry Finn is a fictional character of the novel Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, written by Mark Twain. And that fictional character the boy has read about that fictional character or the novel Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. As I think you may be very much familiar with the adventurous story of Adventures of Tintin. Like that only, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So Huckleberry Finn is a fictional character of this novel, and when he went to America, he was with him, hiding out there in the Latin American areas. Okay, with him. Moving on to the next paragraph. In my world of fantasy and imagination, I performed such wonderful deeds. A hero of all the nations, I was the one that did succeed. Now the boy is saying that in my world of fantasy and imagination, means a boy of aging 10 to 12 years of age, he is full of imagination and fantasies and thoughts, whatever he is thinking, and mostly weird things which are not very much possible for everybody to have, but he's thinking about those things. In my world of fantasy and imagination, means he's having a world of fantasy and imagination in his head. I performed such wonderful deeds. He has performed such wonderful deeds that, as we have studied from paragraph 1, that he was doing lots of extraordinary things. Means not only extraordinary, almost impossible things also we can say. He has performed such wonderful deeds. Deeds over here means works, jobs. Wonderful means very beautiful or very nostalgic work he has performed in his imagination. Not in his real life, but in his imagination he has done great deeds, great works. A hero of all the nations, and he is claiming himself to be a hero of all the nations. As we know, hero of the nation generally are the people who belong to that nation and they have done some great deeds. Like we can take an example of India only, and we can say that Sachin Tendulkar or Mahatma Gandhi or these kind of people are the heroes of India or heroes of this nation. So he is saying that I have done such wonderful deeds in my lifetime in his imagination that he has become the hero of all the nations. Okay, I was the one that did succeed, and he is also saying that I was the only one person that succeeded doing all these things together. He became the pirates, he also became the cowboy, he had an imagination of going to the moon, returning back from that moon. All these great deeds he did, and he succeeded also in all these types of works. Now, moving on to the last paragraph. Then I grew up, my childish world at an end. I had become serious, it nearly drove me around the bend. I still do like the mysterious. This is the message I am trying to send. Okay. Then I grew up, my childish world at an end. What happens over here? The boy is saying the age is not permanent. It is a universal truth to everybody that age is not permanent. Now you are at the age of 15, now somebody is at the age of 50. It is not permanent. When the time changes, age of a person also changes, and eventually it increases. What happens? When he was a child, he was thinking about all those imagination and fantasies, but now he has grown up after a few years of time, maybe 10 to 12 years. He has now grown up and become an adult person. When he became an adult person, what happened? Then I grew up. He is saying that then I grew up, my childish world at an end. And he is saying that my childish world, the world of imagination which he drawn or picturized at his at the time when he was a child, came to an end. It ended. The childish nature of that person ended at that time only. I had become serious. And when he was grown up and a grown up man and an adult man, he has become serious in his life. It nearly drove me around the bend. Here, drove me around the bend is a phrase used by the poet over here. Drove me around the bend. It commonly means as made me crazy. I am writing over here. The board is at the back. I would be showing the board. Made me crazy. Drove me around the bend. It is not given in the book. So that is why I have written on the board. I would be showing it. So what happens when he became serious in his life, when he grew up, he became serious. It drove him around the bend. It drove him around the bend means it made him so much crazy that he was thinking what has went wrong in his life, that why he has forgotten all the childish nature of himself, and now he has become so serious in his life. I still do like the mysterious. The poet is saying, or the child is saying over here, I still do like the mysterious. He still likes the mysterious things. Mysterious means unexplained puzzles, you can say. The puzzles which are unexplained, which don't have the proper way to solve it, mysterious. Okay. I still do like the mysterious. He is saying that I still like the mysterious things in my life. This is the message I am trying to send. And the last line of the poem is, this is the message I am trying to send. By writing this poem, the poet is saying that this is the message I am trying to send, that I still like the mysterious things and those imagination and fantasies of my childhood, but still I can do nothing because I have grown up in my later course of time. As the time has passed by, I have grown up, I came to an adulthood, and now I have become serious, but still I love my childhood. So like this we have finished the poem over here, explanation of the poem. And furthermore, I would be giving us home test, that is your unit test, 10 marks test question paper. You can download it from the website, and you can solve it on your own. Till then, thank you. That is all for now.